What's up, guys? Master Styles here, back with another Eternal Evolution video. And today we're going to be talking about if it is worth bringing Luke to Awaken 7. So I brought him to Awaken 7 recently. I could have already, but I was just waiting for him to go in the shop. So that way I can utilize those resources versus using my Chaos Crystal. I was gonna say Soul Crystal, right? But with Luke, we'll take him into PvE, PvP. We'll talk about his gears. We'll go over his skills for his Awakened tree. And first up, actually, before we even get into that, I completely forgot to mention this in the previous video. The actual events, I completely forgot about that. And of course, you have the Return of the Giant Tower. You should already notice this by now. But this one here, I wish they would have did the actual tickets in this one. It could have. But again, 15 limiteds and also 15 advance, which would help you this week, right? And they have Jaxity in here, which is great. That's a great summoner there. He works well with Ampu. So for the newer players, if you actually have this, it's a free copy of him. You can start working on him and couple him with Anpu. So that's great there. And with these ones, you want to start with that one. This one takes some time. So that's kind of why I do that. And of course, I'm trying to get the limited tickets there. Of course, Quantum Mimic. We already spoke about this in the patch notes video, that this should be a selector because chances are you won't get this every time. So that's why it would make more sense if it was a selector. It's a chance of getting it. It's not like you're guaranteed to get it. It takes a lot of these pulls to actually get it. It's a chance. So that's why a selector would be great there. It would be the fusion chip or the actual Titan Hammer for, the later players and the newer players. Both would win in that situation. But enough about that. Let's actually hop over to Luke here. So again, Luke, let's go to his Awakened tree. His animation, I wish they would have changed it. They could have gave him a new animation, right? His animation looks like an elite animation. So boring. And it's tough for me to make intros with him because his animation is just that. Can we see that again? I'll show you. Look, this is what it is. Literally nothing. They could have did something else with this, right? Since he got Awakened, they could have gave him a new animation. All they did was just change his sword. What is that? I don't even know what you call that. It's not really a sword. It's like a staff. It's not really. I don't know what it is. His weapon. There you go. All they did was pretty much change his weapon. So again, that's that there. Let's look at the Awakened 7 on the A side. Raven Raid skill enhancement. Upon activating this skill, Luke gains 15% life steal and a shield equal to 1200% of attack for 12 seconds and can be stacked. Wow, why couldn't it do? Can you just stack it 2 times? That would have been nice. Because he love attack, right? No, that's for the shield. His attack isn't increasing. Don't need it. Actually, matter of fact, it doesn't really need to be stacked because it's just the shield and the life steal. Well, increase the life steal. Sure. It also increases skill damage by 10%. Stack up to 3 times. Okay, so that stacks. And I'm assuming this is his ultimate. So he gains an additional 30% increase to his damage. But this doesn't say that once you cast it, there's like a cooldown. So if he casts his ultimate 3 times, his damage will increase by 30%, right? So every time he casts his ultimate up to 3 times, his damage will increase. Because it doesn't say there's a cooldown on this. That's what that sounds like to me. Maybe if I'm reading it wrong, let me know that in the comments. So over here we have Mythical Raven skill enhancement. Upon revival, Luke commands the ravens to unleash a whirlwind on the battlefield, stopping, keyword, any action of the enemies and knocking them back a great distance, simultaneously draining their energy. I wish it would just slow them down. Because I realized with the summoners, I've been playing with him, when he knocks them back, they just run. Well, the summons, I should say, they just run right back up to the energy heroes. There really isn't much of a delay, and they're there. By the time they get to them, they already are able to move. So it says stopping any actions. That means you shouldn't be able to move for a good period of a time, right? And you just knock them back, and then that's it. But that is that there. Let's actually hop over to equipment. So first off, when he, was saying that he was going to be awakened, I thought, okay, let's build him with crit, because normally non-crit heroes, when they get awakened, they tend to crit, right? So this was kind of the build that I had for him, where I had a crit rate here, but I changed it to attack, attack, and attack. I just all have all attack. I don't even focus on crit rate, because he's not gonna crit no matter what you do. Even if you were to turn off this talent here, I turned it off, he still doesn't crit. So that's worth noting there. And then after that, this was the build that I have, and then I moved over to this one where I started to use, I call it hero. It's attack boots, right? It's attack. I went over to this one and I started doing this. This is not the greatest piece. I don't want to hear it. The substats suck, I know. But these pieces, I used to dismantle them, because I don't really put this on any other unit. So I ended up dismantling it for the coin, so I can level up these other things here. So again, look, these pieces are not the greatest. I would love to redo these gears here, because again, I would want +2 on attack, or +3. That would be great. I think it's possible to find that. So see here, we have +2, we have +1 there, +2. Again, it's there, but it takes a lot of work. But since I already invested this far into bringing these pieces to Immortal 4, I can just hear in the comments, why would you go so far? Because it's me. I can do that, right? But anyways, so attack on the glove, attack on the helm, and attack on the boots. Maybe I can bring this to 2 just to gain that additional HP there. It's only going to help out, right? So that is that there for the gears for Luke, right? Where can we take him? We got plenty of places to take him this time. We have over here, I want to try this at 12, and I also want to try it at 13, right? We'll see. And we also have our rematch, right? No, actually, it's not a rematch. It's a challenge to see if we can beat 23 this time, right? And then we'll go into PvP. Hopefully this don't take too long. Stick around. I know you guys. You gonna ride out till the end, right? So first up, we're gonna start over here. So first up, we're gonna start with over here, because I think I already have this set up. And before I do all, yeah, we're good. So I already have it set up. This is the team that I'm running. Luke up front, he can sit up there. He's a little tanky. I don't think he's as tanky as I thought it would have been. Danix is completely insane in terms of being tanky. But let's just see how he does here. Again, we're gonna look at his damage. We're gonna look at his survivability. So he opens up. His damage just went up by 10% according to that, because he just casted his ultimate. Right, it's gonna go up by another 10%. But one thing I'm realizing, depending on the situation, he can keep up. Not saying that he will. He can kind of keep up with Ravenna a little bit, but after a while, she just leaves him in the dust. SP Hero's gonna do most of the damage, of course, and sometimes he ends up dying. Well, especially in PvP, he'll die there. But they should be able to beat this, right? This one is not difficult for them, and normally, Energy Hero, they got their SP now, so they can do what they do. But his damage, it's good, right? At 7, it's way better. It's way better than when it was at 6 and 5. Because as you can see, I told you, he'll keep up with Ravenna, right? And Ravenna is Awaken 9, by the way. Yeah, we can check that out. See, I told you, his damage is better, right? Let's see. Literally 0.4 billion more than Luke. So I told you, his damage is good. So now 12 was easy. Now let me go through this and come back and see if they can beat what? 13. All right. Yeah. Okay. So that this Vanguard one here, oh my god, I think it's annoying. It is so annoying. All right, but let's just move on here. All right, so now we're at 13. I'm actually gonna give them the additional support, give them some help here, because they may need it. If they don't beat it, we back out. I'm not pushing them through this. Luke just took a big chunk of damage there, but again, taking out his survivability, his damage output. But after he casts his ultimate 3 times, his damage is increased by 30%. That's based off of what I read. So in this situation, Ravenna's up, and I just feel like he should be able to push out some more damage than that, right? Is this doable for them? Well, my SP is 6 copies. They should be able to beat this, right? Right? I hope. This is their content. Look at Luke taking over. But he does a ton of damage to large summons. So again, his damage should be crazy. So does Ravenna. She does the same thing. Gobo scares me because I don't know what he's doing over there. Hopefully he keeps his head down and don't do nothing crazy. But again, they can do it. 16. Yeah, they can do it. I'm actually surprised, by the way. I'm really surprised they can actually beat this, because normally they couldn't do anything against these summoners here. And 8 billion, that should be easy for them. That should be light work, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Energy team. Impressive. Surprised me. Oh yeah, thing's annoying because she gains whatever. If they have on invincibility, she gains invincibility. Yeah, she could be hard to kill. I'm on. So as they gain invincibility, she gains invincibility. I love that about her. Nice. Okay. So they did that, to my surprise. Now let's see if they can actually beat. We'll come back to that another time. Now let's see if they can beat 23. What would be the wall here? The tanks, and there's summoners here, and we'll have to take out Danix. Let's take him out now. Her out. And put in Luke so we can just jump right into it. Let's switch this here to this one. Actually, set up for assassins. No, I'm not gonna change that. I could just change it. What could we use? They all have lifesteal. Yeah, they'll be fine, right? I hope. Let's see here. Where's Luke? So Luke is here, he'll sit up front. I do have the bug one for him. Let's see what we got. He's gonna lose some attack. And this is, no, we definitely need an attack there. We're not doing that. Let's go down to bug here, see if we got any attack. I wish it would just push to the top the one that benefits him with crit damage. I don't need crit damage. Ooh, see some. What is this? Amat don't need that. We'll take that. And yeah. Honestly, at this point, I think it would be better to just use his regular gears. Yeah, we'll just use his regular gears. The bugs, I feel like he'll do more damage that way, anyways. But let's see, energy versus tanks. Of course, that's a bad mix, but they should be able to handle it. And we have all the benefits over here. We don't need HP, we should be fine. And this is set up perfectly. All right, so give me a second here. We'll take on 23. So we'll have to clear the first 2 stages. I'll see you in a second. Regular around here, 1 minute. Oh no. They have to clear this set fast. By himself up there. For you may not know this. This is my 3rd attempt at trying this because it crashed with literally 6 seconds left. The other one, it was like we were halfway through. But let's just get back to it. So I've seen the fight maybe about 3 times now. So I kind of get a grasp of how it's going to be. This setup here is what we need. See how they're all funneling into Luke? Beautiful. When they spawn, they go right to Luke. We love that, right? It's easier. It'll make it better for you to win. Because if it's, one's too far to the left, one's too far to the right, when they summon, it's going to be a harder fight. See, we're doing a lot better here. So again, the goal is to get down to 50% by 1 minute and 30 seconds. I've seen this fight 3 times now. The game crashed. I just don't understand it. I had to turn down the resolution because with the summons, it's like they overload the game, right? That's why with the endless battles that had the continuous spiders coming out, I had to turn the resolution down to 0, like turn it all off, because other than that, I would never beat it. So I turned it down. If it crashes, that's it. I'm not going through this again. I'm just not, for me, because this is my 3rd attempt. You are seeing this, it's only 1 for you, but for me, it's my 3rd time doing this. But again, hopefully they can beat it here. Luke is behind, interestingly enough. This is solely based on RNG, because there's, out of the 3 fights that I've watched, Luke has been in front of Skino, and Ravenna is always closer to SP. But thinking about it, when it comes to the energy heroes, he's third in terms of damage. Skino can sometimes out DPS him in certain situations. But to go back to the question of, should you bring him to 7? If you want to see his damage increase, yes. And of course, that knockback from his revive is huge. So here we are. We're now at 60. We're actually doing way better. This is probably the best run we've had so far. I'm telling you, this is great, because we're actually going to hit the 50% here before we get to that 1 minute. And this is what you want. You see that it's kind of a fan shape, which is what we need. That's what will help you beat this, because if they're not in a fan shape, it's gonna be, see, now it's a little crooked, right? They're starting to do that thing that I don't like, where one is on the outside. Want them to all hug Luke, give Luke a hug, and this will be easy, right? So I guess this is the best one for you guys to see, not go through my struggles. But awesome here. Look at Ravenna. Look at her putting in work. Yeah, see, now they start doing that. See how far these 2 here, I don't like these 2. They're ugly. But anyways, Ravenna's keeping up. That's just a great thing there. And Luke finally caught up a little bit. But with Luke, of course, after he casts his 3rd ultimate, his damage is now increased all the way up to 30%, right? Which is great. They should have just made it 50. That would have been better. And shield removal. You know, I've been asking for my shield removal for the longest time. I know y'all gonna be happy for me when I finally get my shield removal. But the fact that Ravenna is out DPSing 6 copies of this SP hero is very interesting. Very interesting there, right? But we're looking great. This is probably the best run out of all of them, right? Yeah. So it looks easy, but I'm telling you, this is solely RNG. This fight here is RNG. I'm still concerned that it will do that thing that I don't want it to do, and I don't want to put that word out there. So let's hopefully they finish this off, which would be great. And then we can get on to the PvP fights. My goodness, what crazy. I'll actually clip in the other ones and I'll show you the crashes, because I know. Literally. There was one where I started it. Like, we just got here, it just crashed. But this is a great run. This is the best run to show you, I guess, right? So they did it. Awesome. They're getting it done, right? They're 2 for 2. Yeah, because we did the 6 copies for 22. We beat 23. Awesome. This 1% being difficult. We got it done. Nice. Good job, Energy Heroes. Good job. Purin. Tell you, top 5. Right? Jason don't agree with me that Purin is supposed to be in that top 5. I see. You see that. Miranda's not doing that. She's not. But anywho, let's actually hop over to PvP, see what we got going on, right? Alright, so first up, we're gonna find our boy. He has summoners. We're gonna see what we can do against them. I've done that fight, so I kind of have a better understanding of it. He did have some wins, so he now have Deji, right? He has Deji now, and also I think it's at 5 copies. So he has a Deji at 5 copies. He puts mods up front. Let's see what he's running. This is a big one too. Yep, you see it. So for us, we're running energy prototype, and of course the energy prototype in the middle, and I'm reducing their energy, and of course I need some more red stuff there. Right, cool. So here we're running Danix, Luke, Ravenna, Miranda, Espiero, and Skino. Right, 4 out of 4. Wish Luke was Terran. That would have been nice. Danny should have been Terran too. Right? She should have been. Or is she? I can't remember. Alright, let's get it. Let's see how we do here. But their energy is reduced. Miranda dies instantly, which is, what tend to happen. Scary part now is that these foxes, they're so annoying. The 9-tailed foxes are so annoying. But Luke in PvP, boy, this boy does a lot of damage. Like quick and fast. The 9-tails are annoying. Like you can't do nothing about them because they're constantly in your face. Constantly. So when you kill them, right where you kill them, they come back to life. So there we go. We take out Sif. Wow. Call him Smith now. And there we go. I don't even know why he came back to life because Deji was already dead. But let's just look at the damage there. As you can see, it was an SP hero doing all of that. But look, Luke is third. Ooh, not really. Not really. Close. I'm telling you, Luke and Skino, they're always going against it, right? So now, well, I can't do it. What I was going to say is, if Rez had the capability of being the 6th hero, I would just put him in there, right? Well, let's go over to the friend list to see what we got going. Okay, so we have another energy team, SP hero. We got a middle prototype there, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, right? Let's see how we do against energy. We don't have to worry about Miranda dying instantly, right? Because that's what happened last time. That spin there, where you get funneled together, I don't like it. It's very scary. Like your team could die very fast. See, Skino killed all of us. That was a Skino there. We lost. That was literally Skino. Like being funneled together like that is not good. Because one pop from Skino and it's pretty much over. We lost. Yeah, I know we lost. We lost this one. We're not winning that. We're just not. It's because we were funneled together and Skino popped his ultimate right at the perfect time. So we'll try again one more time because it could be RNG. For some reason, our Skino don't want to funnel them together. Why not? See, we get funneled together, then we get stunned. We get funneled together and we got stunned. See? And we are popping our ultimate. They're also popping their ultimate. It's crazy to me. How is that possible that every time? It's just nuts, right? Luke can't handle all the shields and all that. Nothing they can do about it. It's nuts. It's really nuts. And it's just a matter of when we get funneled together. Yeah, so again, this is tough to deal with. He doesn't have, who does he have in there? I'm trying to figure out who he's not running. Oh, Luke. That's who he's not running. So he's not running Luke, but that right there, it just comes down to when you see when we get grouped together and just being able to, get our ultimate off before they do, because we get funneled together, they get funneled together, and we got stunned. Group stunning, and we don't have that ability. Only person we don't have over there is Rez. Rez can't stun the whole group. So who is doing that? We should have that capability too. So interesting fight there. Didn't win that one. Let's see what else we got. Okay. This is gonna be a doozy. Still got Dorelli that we gotta worry about. This is one thing I don't like about facing the summoners. Dorelli. Like Dorelli just lands on top of us and it's just a wrap. I could change that middle prototype to another prototype that has 3 slots, but for right now we're just gonna run with the middle prototype and see what we do. Because again, it's gonna go back to the question of, do you run Luke? And this one we're not gonna win it because it's just too much. The shields, man, shields are just broken in this game. We need a solution. Luke's dead. He got pushed back. Everybody, see, look at that. Look how fast Gobo got back up here. But ooh, wait a minute. Makino's dead. Yeah, we lost. We definitely lost. We lost this one. He was looking good for like 5 seconds there. 5 seconds. SP's still up. Danix is dead. We killed. Come on, SP, you can do it. That's the problem with the foxes, because once you kill them, they're right in front of you. So it's like, see, you can't do anything about it. They don't spawn back closer to her. They spawn literally right where you killed them. But that fight was actually pretty close. I feel like with a little bit of tweaking, we could actually pretty much beat that fight. A little bit of tweaking there. That was actually pretty closer than I thought. Okay, no Deiji. This is more the small summoner team. Let's see how we do here. But I'm telling you, Shields is just busted, man. We need a solution for Shields. AoE removal, that would be nice. I wonder who could do that. Hopefully the new assassin brings that to the table, where he removes shields. Because if the new assassin that comes to the game can remove shields AoE, man, he'll be a must. He'll probably be on a lot of teams because there's no answer. So we got here. Okay, we'll go against them. I think we should have a tough time against this. Oh, wait, what? That was weird. Oh, he killed her. That's why. I'm like, why did we come out of it so fast? It was like 1 second. Oh boy, here we go, Heindo. And it looks great, but it's not. It's not good at all. It's bad. Very bad. I can feel it. Okay, so at least that guy's dead, because I don't like him at all, Aaron. But Heindo's just gonna go to work on us. We need to figure out which side they're on. Where's Claire through all of this? She's right there. She's gonna just finish them off. Wait, what? What was that? Did you see that? Ravenna's dead, so we lost. Yeah, we definitely lost this fight. Yeah, we can't kill them. Oh, man. Yep. But this is what I say, work on your vanguards, because my mic died, right? And I had recorded some other fights. But like I was saying, work on your vanguards. Luke, when it comes to bringing him to Awaken 7, slowly do it. Take your time. No rush. Slow roll him because, again, you know, he's now in the shop. No need to rush to bring him to 7. The increase in damage is great, but it's not really noticeable in some situations, right? Maybe Awaken 10 is where the bigger damage is, which is a lot of resources, right? I'm not bringing him to Awaken 10. Not anytime soon anyways, right? And if you got him at Awaken 10, let us know down in the comments how his damage is looking in PvP, right? But again, if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is actually Ravenna, because Ravenna is doing big things at Awaken 9 and most likely going to be even better at Awaken 10, like I mentioned. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button for updates, guides, tier lists, and walkthroughs. For the new players that are new to the channel and new to the game, make sure you check out the Fun to Play series. For those that are rocking with me, let me know what Awaken level you have your Luke down in the comments. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.